Hey, ladies and dudes, I got a pretty cool unknown question to ask you, but yeah, pretty weird one. Would you like to see a really nice, cool looking cartoon movie that's so darn underrated that features a nice, sweet little mouse who made friends with a cat who is a frickin' vegetarian? Well, it is some part of a story, but what will happen if this story would have done differently in Don Bluth's case? What will happen if, a mouse who was being friended with a cat, what will happen if their friendship will go forbidden? And since a cat and a mouse cannot get along because, cats eat mices or just cats kill mice, if you know what I mean. But, well, thanks to Don Bluth, he found a way to make some part of a story where a mouse did make friends with a cat. But this cat is a frickin' vegetarian, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop97. This is my review for today. And today I do have a review, ladies and dudes. And once again, I decided to bring my American flag here with me again for this another movie review. And yes, I know I did bring my beloved American flag so many times in my videos here and there, even a couple of movie reviews, because I gotta bring my American flag to celebrate so many holidays that represent our home country and our home country's flag. But this time I'm going to do another movie review that features our dear beloved American flag. And there is a movie that does represent our home country of America, even if it's so darn fictional. So, anyway, for my next movie review is The American Tale. And I will let you know I will do both of these movie reviews. Both the first and the second, but I'm not going to do the direct-to-video sequels because I just want the ones that are theatrical, if you know what I mean. So I qualify theatrical movies only, and not the ones that are direct-to-video. Just the first and the second one. I'm going to do the second one on Monday, but I'm going to do the first one first. Our beloved, underrated classic film of all time that came from in the 80s. And thanks to Don Bluth, he made a really good one. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here is my very first movie review that features the American Tail saga, The American Tail itself. And it features our beloved mouse, Fievel. So, I don't have much things to say about the main plot of the story. So, for the main plot of the story is a cute little mouse named Fievel Mouskowitz who is on a very important journey in his life to go to America and find his family, because the last time he was with his family, they're on a boat ride and they're on their way to America. But thanks to that storm, the storm has separated Fievel and his family, and Fievel is somewhere in the river, and his father tried so hard to save his life, but it was too late thanks to the storm, and now Fievel is lost all alone, all by himself, and it's up to him to be mature, be a grown up, and find a way, to head on to his journey in New York City so he can find his family and reunite with them at long last. With a little help with a rich mouse, a poor mouse, and a cat who's a frickin' vegetarian. But it's weird that their friendship did not go forbidden in the later on part of the movie, if you know what I mean. So that's my whole entire plot of The American Tale. And I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, this is one of my favorite animated films of all time and truly an underrated classic. And you know me, ladies and dudes, I'm such a big fan of underrated classic movies, and those movies will always have a special place in my heart just for underrated films. And this movie is truly a classic. So I will tell you this: I really do enjoy the storyline. It's very darn touching and very loving indeed, and it has some sad moments here and there. I love the characters; they are so darn likable or memorable. I love the animation. I love the songs. I love the score. I love the sceneries and highlights moments in the film. And sadly, it only has one little flaw of the film I will tell you about in the weakest points of my movie review. So, anyway, let's head on to my strongest point of this wonderful movie. So, I will say for my strongest points for this film is truly the score. I think the score had truly blew me away. I think this is one of my favorite animated scores I ever heard so far when I do my movie reviews here and there. You know me, I'm such a big fan of scores. Scores will always be the best part about movies of all, not just story, characters, animation, songs, or live action stuff. You get the picture. But I think this score is truly amazing by our late James Horner, if I got his name right. And I did make a promise to all of you in my Titanic movie review that one of these days I will do another movie review that featured James Horner's score. And I think this score is so darn beautiful. It was so darn unique. It's kind of tear jerking, and it will blow you away big time. So I don't have much things to say about that strongest point. So the strongest point of this movie is the score. And as for my weakest points for this movie, I only got one little weak point in this movie. It took place in the scene where Fievel needs to continue on to search for his family. There was one point in the movie where he did go to the rightful way where his family is, but he decided to, go down to the streets and just find them anyway. He did not know that his family are in that bag, like a missing black suitcase that belongs to somebody. And since they did use it as their home, Fievel did not know that his family are in that bag, and he should have known that sooner before he left. Where he was planning to escape this awful prison of hell where all the other mices were. If you remember that scene in the film. So that's the only main weak point I found with that movie. For real, if you know what I mean. And now let's head on to the characters of the movie. There's a lot of good characters to choose from, but I'll go with the two best memorable characters I do enjoy in this movie. The first character I want to talk about is Tiger, played by our dear beloved late Don DeLuise. I love Don DeLuise. He is one of my favorite actors of all time, and he did a fantastic job of playing so many characters here and there in a few animated films. But I think Tiger is truly his best character that he have ever played. I mean, he's a very fun and beloved character. I mean, he had a really good storyline. He has a great personality, great attitude. He's a really good, funny character, and he's a pure-hearted cat. He's such a lovable cat. You'll love his funniness, what he did in the film, and I do love the character development and chemistry between him and Fievel, even if they have a whole lot of things in common. But the weirdest part about Tiger and Fievel's relationship, becoming friends, it's kind of strange to me that their friendship did not go forbidden. I mean, it's so darn weird. How did Don Bluth found a way to make a good friendship, somewhat type of story between Fievel and Tiger's friendship? Why did their friendship did not go so forbidden? Even if the mices cannot handle a cat, who is truly one of them, but he's so darn friendly in so many ways, and he's a freaking vegetarian. I wonder how this part worked. It's so darn strange and unknown and unique. But well, thanks to Don Bluth, he found a way to make it work to the film. You know, find a way to if if there's one cat and one mouse who could get along and be friends and never become enemies, I think there might be some way that cats and mice can live together in harmony. I guess. So yeah, this is one important movie where a cat and mouse did make, becoming buddies and never become enemies. It's just strange, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Tiger is a really good character overall. And we will miss this wonderful actor, Don DeLuise, very dearly. And we do thank him for all the performances that he worked so hard in for all these years. So, amen to you, dude. And the final character I want to talk about is Fievel Mousequit, played by this Philip person. I don't know his last name, but I really love Fievel Mousequit. He is such a cute and adorable character, since he is such a sweetheart. I love his storyline. I love his personality and attitude. It's so nice to see a mouse who goes on a journey on his own to find his family and get to know where they are in New York City, and he's going to do the best he can to reunite with them and try to have a brand new life in America, so he can become an American himself. And yeah, later on he will become mature just a little bit more in the American Tale Fievel Goes West. And I will tell you that on Monday's movie review. So anyway, I'll just go ahead and tell you my final thoughts of The American Tale. Overall, The American Tale is one of my favorite animated films of all time and truly a great classic. It had a wonderful storyline, great characters from likable to memorable. It has good animation, great songs, great score, great sceneries and highlight moments in the film. And yes, this film will bring you to a tear to your eye, and it has some great emotional moments and something really sad as well, and something that will bring you hope once again. So for my rating for this film, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Check out this movie to believe it. It will blow you away. Big time. And that's my whole entire movie review of The American Tale, and I'll be back on Monday to do my next movie review of The American Tale Fievel Goes West. Let's go to the western side, baby. And sadly, the last and final performance that came from our beloved American hero, Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, this is his last film he ever made. God bless that dude, and our true American hero indeed. So, I'll be back for that movie review to come. So, I'll see you all later. Sayonara.